Is your mic on? So we're going to do two things today. We're going to work on balance and we're going to work on some mobility. The balance that we're going to work is there's two types of balance. There's one called static balance. That's where you hold statically and you don't move. And then there's something called ballistic balance. That's where you're moving, but you're still balancing. The thing with ballistic balance is that we take advantage of something called inertia. So all the other parts are in motion or they're not moving, so that tends to hold our balance. So we don't have to use our balance. And that's what most people are working, and that's why when you're walking, and especially if you see elderly deconditioned people, they kind of walk at you and they can't change course, so they end up running into you. You're like that person, and you keep trying to correct out of their way and they still run into you because they have to target. So we're going to work on ballistic balance today. Ballistic balance, the tricky part is if you don't have good alignment, and you have bad posture and you do ballistic, you'll start getting chronic problems and you won't know why you get them. So we have to go back to good posture in order to get ballistic balance. So we're going to start with our feet parallel, hips width apart. Here's your ASIS, here's your pubic symphysis. Midway in between is hips width apart. Push down with your big toe and the corresponding metatarsal heads. Outer four toes and corresponding metatarsal heads, but especially pinky toes. And finally your heel. 1/3 the weight goes through the balls of your feet, 1/3 the weight goes through your toes, and finally 1/3 the weight goes through your heels. Make sure those feet are running parallel, like you're on a set of skis. Bend your knees, externally rotate, and then come back into what's called athletic ready posture. So that means you're springy on the bottom, you're long through the torso, and you're moving through your head. Abs are nice and tight, suck in that tummy. We're going to just hold this posture for a little bit. Abs are nice and tight, engage. And then we're going to do our squats. You're going to squat down as far as you can get. Make sure your hips go back and your knees go forward. I know you want to do this. This is a trick, but we want to do the actual action. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy.
Now I have a friend.
Just make faces out of them.
Yeah. I feel faces coming from you.
10.
Good. Abs are nice and tight. We're going to start some of the ballistic balance. We're going to first, where's my roller? You might want your roller initially. Block goes under the ball of your left foot. Oh. Abs are nice and tight. This is where we get the head stabilized. We don't want the head working at all. And we'll find out over a lifetime, if you use the head instead of the core, bad things happen. Abs are nice and tight. We're going to start out by pumping our hips forward. Keep breathing. Abs are nice and tight. Keep your core engaged. No pressure in your neck at all.
I don't think I can do this. I'm not doing anything, just to be clear.
Okay, and then from here, hands come to your sides. As we do some of the ballistic balance, you're going to bring your knee to your chest and back down. Make sure your chest stays up. You're going to want to distort because it's easy to use inertia on this. We don't want to use inertial forces. We want to work balance.
Keep breathing. Exhale as you pump.
Knee is higher than your hip. There you go. Don't use your mouth.
I'm making Linda smile.
Yes. What number are we on?
19, 20.
Okay. So on this, yeah, I just say 20. Hold that leg up. We're going to work on static balance now. So you're going to try to, you can take your hand off the roller if you want, or you can tap onto it or do different things.
Abs in.
Whoa. But this is the time to fall down, not when you're out on a hiking trail. So I used to lead hikes, and it was crazy because the most devastating thing is a sprained ankle 5 miles out.
That's not the most devastating.
Oh, yes, it is. You got to carry that person all the way back. It's devastating to everyone else.
That must be worse.
No, they're gone. You can get someone to go get them.
You call my flight. It's all
You just
good.
put a flag and then you're set. Okay?
16.
Okay.
Or 7.
20. Right?
Okay. Okay. We're going to switch sides. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to pump your hips forward. Chest is up. Smiles are up. Keep breathing. Abs.
19, 20.
Okay, here you go. Ballistic. Or we did balance first or ballistic?
Ballistic.
Yes. Up. Up. No work in your neck. Long necks. Abs are engaged.
Keep breathing.
Suck that tummy in. Relax your eyeballs.
$16. 20.
This is why no one likes true ballistic balance, because it's work. Abs are nice and tight. Now, you're going to see what it feels like to balance. This is static, so you don't get to use inertia. You have to really have the balance. Like I said, this is the time to be falling.
Ooh, tight.
Yeah. You'll find out if you're tight or not. Whew. Keep falling to the right. There we go.
Good.
Okay. We're going to switch back to the other side. We're going to take our left foot back behind us. Or, sorry, right foot back behind us. Left foot forward. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. Rear heel is high off the ground. Right quad's firing up. Knees over the top of your foot. We're going to start out by lunging forward. Come back up. Nice and slow on this. Keep breathing. Smiles are up. This will help with your bowling.
That's 10.
Okay, here you go. You're going to try it. Your left hand's going to follow your right leg. So it's going to come up and then back down. Your head doesn't move. Your eyes are up. Your smiles are up. Your foot always goes back to the same spot. It's like a water shear. Okay, good. Abs are nice and tight. Now we're going to try it. Since your butt is fatigued, straight spine first. No pressure in the low back. Okay, here we go. Arms go back behind you. And you're going to balance. Abs are nice and tight. Smiles are up. You should feel the work in your butt, not in your back. Sucking your tummy. Smiles are up. No pressure in your neck. Neck's nice and relaxed.
Try to imagine that board on your back, and you're pressing every part of the backside of your body up against that board.
5 more seconds. Abs.
10.
And good. Should feel your butt working now. Left leg is back behind you. Abs are nice and tight. Front leg is bent, sucking in your tummy. Okay. No pressure in your neck. No pressure in your low back. Here we go. Hinge forward, come back up. Smiles are up. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay. Stay forward. Your right hand's going to follow your left foot. You're bringing your knee to your chest. You keep your abs engaged. Your head's not going to move. good. Switch sides. Oh yeah, balance. I forgot balance. Very good. Thank you very much. Abs are nice and tight. Get that balance going on. Abs. Stick your booty out. No pressure in your ankle, no pressure in your knees, no pressure in your neck. Abs are engaged. Okay, switch sides. Left foot forward, right foot back. No block this time. Okay, you're going to keep a straight spine. Very important. No pressure in the low back, no pressure in the neck. Abs are nice and tight. Sucking your tummy, we're going to go quickly down, touch, down, touch, down, touch. Spine is straight. No pressure in your low back. Ooh. Hold your core on to hold your balance. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay, good. Now, staying in this position, right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. You're gonna lift, hold, 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 hold. Keep the front knee bent. Abs are nice and tight, chest up, chest up. Ooh, I can't look at you guys right now. Balance. You should feel all the work in your butt and your quad. No pressure in your neck.
10.
Okay, switch sides. Guys feel that in the right place? Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Right leg is forward, left leg is back. Quads on, calves on, abs. No pressure in your lower back. Quickly. Like you're picking up gold doubloons off the ground. Okay, stay in this position. Abs are nice and tight. Static balance. Notice if one side clearly easier than the other side. Left arm forward, right arm back. That is okay.
10.
Okay, switch sides. Okay, right leg goes off to left. Both feet are parallel. Front knee is bent, abs are nice and tight. So your left foot is forward. Yeah, there you go. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up. And then here we go, same thing, touch the ground, no pressure in your low back. If you feel pressure in your low back, you figured out how to round your back and move from, that's okay, you got long legs.
10.
Okay, 10. Abs are,
We'll do extras for Linda. Here we go.
okay. That's a long way for her.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. Got it.
Okay, so here you're gonna lift that rear leg and balance. And this one really will help your bowling. So take your right arm forward, left arm back. Don't use your neck. Don't use your mouth. Smiles are up. What number?
9, 10.
Oh, you should feel your butt burning. Switch sides. So now you're finding out the difference between ballistic balance and static balance. They're two different beasts. Abs are nice and tight. Here you go. No pressure in your low back. It's all in your butt and your quad. Suck in your tummy. Oh, 9, 10 for me. I was looking around. Abs are nice and tight. Stay in this position. Shift the weight slightly forward. Balance. Left arm forward, right arm back. Legs across midline. Chest up, eyes up, heart up. No pressure near your neck.
That's all my back.
Stick out your butt more.
Yeah.
Straight back leg.
God, you guys are good.
Yes. Abs.
10.
Okay, good.
Ask and you shall receive.
You should feel your butt working now. So in life, if you could keep your butt, you keep your vitality. So that's why we're working on it. You're gonna grab your roller. We're going to do a weird form of sit-ups. That was yours. I saw you kick it.
Oh, this is mine.
I think.
Yours is behind your bag.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're going to hold your roller. It's a weird sort of sit-up. You're going to take your right foot forward, left foot back. Shoulder blades are down back, rear heels off the ground. Hinge forward, straight spine. Chest up, and you're going to just swing. Suck in your tummy as hard as you can. Doesn't feel like much in the beginning. It's like having relatives visit. It doesn't seem like a big deal the first day. Suck in your tummy. Keep your abs engaged. Now squeeze the roller harder, like it's a giant jigger.
20.
Okay, keep going. You should feel your butt working. You should feel your abs working. You should not feel your low back. Eyes up, smiles up. Suck in that tummy. What are we on now?
18, 19, 20.
Okay, switch sides. So you should feel your butt and your abs on that one. Hinge forward, abs are nice and tight. And the same thing, swing and squeeze. I have one thing on my bucket list that I know I'll never achieve. It's to learn to play Lady of Spain on the accordion. Abs
20.
are nice and tight. Keep going for our second set of 20. Suck in that tummy. Believe it or not, this is working your abs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good job. Abs are nice and tight. Feet are parallel, roller goes over top of your head. Okay, just gonna go side to side. Keep your abs engaged. This again will work your abs if you're doing it correctly. Don't use your neck. Keep breathing. You'll get there, don't worry. When I'm moving on.
13.
Abs, suck in that tummy. Job is to keep the work in your abs. Don't let it go into your neck and shoulders where
20.
it wants to. And then roller out in front of you. Forward fold. Keep breathing. Okay. Take your left leg back behind you. Abs are nice and tight. Straight spine. No pressure in your low back. Both legs stay straight. Stick your booty out a little further than you think, and then you're going to lower your leg up off the ground. You're trying to use your left glute max to get your leg off the ground. Hold your balance, ballistic balance once again. Is that my number?
10.
Okay, switch sides.
I think they're glad that I'm not counting.
It'll be like 1, 2, 3.
Go a little slow.
Oops. Lift that leg up there. Hey lady, lift that leg up there.
10.
Okay. Now we're gonna do static balance from this position. You're gonna take that leg back behind you and hold. 1 potato, 2 potato, your abs are on. Your standing leg is straight. When I'm moving on?
8. 10.
Okay, switch sides. We want some height on this side. Abs are engaged. Don't use your neck. Don't use your shoulders. Smiles are up. Leg in the air.
8, 9, 10.
Good job. Ah. Okay, we shall come onto our knee. Okay. We shall work on some ballistic balance once again. Left arm is forward. Right arm is back. Okay, abs are nice and tight. Head is over the top of the block as always. And here we go. Quick. Notice how easy this is. It should be easy. You're using your inertia. Keep your chest up.
10.
Okay, now we're going to find out if you cheated or not. Now we're going to do it in slow motion. Lift, hold, and then gently lower. Don't use your mouth. Lift, hold, gently lower. Lift, hold, gently lower. Keep going, and gently lower. Keep breathing, and gently lower. Relax your eyeballs.
Ten.
10. Switch sides. Head over the top of the ball. Abs are engaged. Ballistic motion first. Just lift, 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 lift. Should be super easy. Opposite hand, opposite foot.
10.
Okay, good. Now we're going to do it in slow motion to see if you actually achieved it. Lift, hold, gently lower. Relax your eyes, relax your mouth. We're not using those parts of our bodies. Ooh, lift, hold. Okay, switch sides. Okay, we're going to do static balance first on this one. Your toes are curled under, abs are nice and tight. You're going to lift up 1 inch, just hold. Left arm is forward, right arm is back, except you reverse, yeah. Abs are nice and tight, you're sucking your tummy. Chest up. No neck. Relax on
10.
And back down. Ah. And here we go a second time. Lift up. Now we add ballistic. You're going to hinge forward, come back up. Abs are nice and tight. It's like you're hitting a pickleball. Sweeping. Running.
10.
And back down. Ah, switch sides. Too bad Gillen's not here. She loves these. First, we go with static balance. You're going to lift up 1 inch. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Quads on, butts on, abs on, lats on. Smiles are up. Relax your hands. Notice if one side's weaker than the other. Don't worry, we'll go on to other muscle exercises. Okay, here we go. Ready to go? 1 inch up, ballistic, fast, fast, fast. You're dodging a ball that's going after your head. You're scooping up berries off the ground. You're hitting pickleballs.
10.
Okay, and back down. Ah, come into kneeling on the ground. Now for some hip work. Oh, plenty of time. That is a correct sound. Yes, it is. Okay, your left knee's on the block, both your hands are on the ground. We're going to be on basically 3 points of contact. You're going to take your right leg out to the side without moving your hips to the left. Just going to hold this. I'll come help you. Specifically, one person. Right there. I'm going to let go, and you're going to hold that. Woo! I get to help 2 people.
10.
And rest. Okay, that was static. Now we're going to do it dynamic. You're going to lift it out to side, back down.
10.
And good. Just for now, we'll switch sides. Keep breathing. The goal is not to turn purple. You're to breathe, leg goes out to the side, your knees higher than your foot. You're pushing your hips over to left and not to the right. Both elbows are straight. I will come help. Knee is higher than your foot. There we go. We're going to work our booties and not our shoulders and our wrists.
I hear your pain.
Wait. I will help you.
10.
Out here. Okay, good. Now we're going to turn that ballistic.
Mario, if he ever's headed my way, just say 10.
Okay, here we go. Did we do this side? Oops, wrong side.
3,
Yeah.
4,
Oh, you're on the same side.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, you can finish up.
I was going quick.
Oh, okay.
I was super fast. So fast you didn't see.
So now we're going to practice something that is one of the activities of daily living. You are released from surgery or rehab if you can do this. Hands are going to stick them up. Okay, remember your foot goes forward and not around. So all we're going to do is come up, step that foot forward and down, and then put it back down. Do the other side. Don't go around, come straight through. Abs are nice and tight. Smiles are up.
Last one. 10.
Okay, now you're gonna rest for a second. We're gonna do that and come up. So it'll be, foot comes forward, then all you're gonna do is come up, back down, and then forward to the other side. Come up, back down. We're gonna get you guys out of rehab. Don't use your tongue. These seem like such simple things, but if you don't practice them, they go bye-bye. Is that 5? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So it's interesting because when you lose this, you really lose it, because I saw someone fall down and I'm like, can I help you get up? And this person said, I don't know where to begin, because it was gone. They haven't been practicing it. So that's why we have to be able to do that. It's our balls.
Oh.
We need our balls.
Oh, okay. Anybody else?
Go ahead,
Everybody
go
got
ahead.
black balls?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, balls midway between your pubic bone and your tailbone. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up, shoulder blades are down and back, head's over, top of the ball. Sit up time. Suck in your tummy as hard as you can and then release. Suck in your tummy and then release. Don't let your shoulders work. Change the shape of your abdomen in the upright position with your head over top of your body, but your head and neck are really relaxed. Okay. You're going to take your right leg forward. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up. Sit up, suck in that tummy, release, suck in your tummy, release. Make sure you're using your abs and not your hip flexor. Okay, hands and stick them up. We're gonna practice. Lift, hold, gently lower. Use your abs, not only your hip flexor. Don't let your foot turn out. Keep the foot nice and parallel. If you cramp right here, it means you use your hip flexor. Work on your hurdling career.
10.
That's 10?
10.
Okay, switch sides. So Mario and I did something cool. Mario went onto Facebook Marketplace, which is always a dare. And she found these, it's called a blanket ladder. And so we had to drive all the way out to Pearl Ridge?
City.
Pearl City. And we went out to the military housing out there. And we went to this guy's house, and he comes out and he's huge. And he's just like, my wife says I have to have a hobby. And he's this active duty guy who you can tell is just looking for someone to kill. And if he didn't make ladders, he'd be. But anyways, we were out there and I got to see, which I haven't seen yet, Pearl Harbor, but I got to see it from the backside. So I got to see all the decommissioned battleships, and it was actually, and you could see like 300 years ago, that place must have looked amazing. It must have been a great like water area.
The whole peninsula, right?
Yeah.
From the backside.
Yeah, where all the mothball ones are.
Yeah. Chest is up, abs are nice and tight, shoulder blades are down and back. We're gonna start out with sit-ups. Suck in your tummy and release. This is called contrapposto, so you're contralateral. So that's how in photographs they always put you in positions like this, because it looks good. Artists, Italian art, contrapposto. It's one of the biggest studies. What number?
30.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. We were talking for a while.
Okay, and we're gonna lift, hold, gently lower. Hold, gently lower. Try not to use your hip flexor. Try to use your abs as much as your hip flexor. You're doing great, Linda.
10.
It's new. Okay, and then you're gonna put both feet out in front of you. This again is ballistic balance, because you have to stay on top of the ball. You're gonna just bounce. But I want you to bounce as fast as you can, not just bounce. Because this is bounce, and this is bounce as fast as you can. It should look like you're happy. See? Makes you happy. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to practice our hurdling lifts. You're going to take your right leg forward, left hand forward, right hand back. Make sure you're on top of your block and not ready to fall off. There you go. Abs are nice and tight. All you're going to do is lift that front leg, hold, and gently lower. Try to use your abs as much as you're using your hip flexors. Good. We're going to switch sides. Right hand forward, left hand back, chest is up, abs are nice and tight. Lift, hold, gently lower. Lift, hold, gently lower.
So much easier on
Yes, we call that muscular imbalance.
9, 10.
Good. Come off the ball. Keep the ball handy though. Okay, hands are back behind you. We're going to do sit-ups here. I want you to really suck in your tummy. Try to get your belly button to touch your spine and your spine to pop the ball. No neck stress at all. No, nothing in the neck. I love when little kids protest their innocence
20.
and they go, I'm not doing nothing. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to gently lift your butt up the ground. Really focus on not using your butt, not using your quads, but really focus on activating your abs, pulling your pubic bone to your rib cage. No pressure in your neck.
So you're lifting and lowering.
Yeah, lifting and lowering. It's like the ground is hot. So Mari and I were in Long's yesterday, day before yesterday. They now sell patches that you could put on your skin so you could tell if you got too much sun. The fact that you're turning into a red tomato is not a big enough indicator.
Little white circles?
Yeah.
I saw people at a hotel this weekend, and I thought one kid, I thought he was doing chemo patch or something. And then I saw the other kid had it, and then I saw the mom had it.
Yeah, they're UV indicators.
Stop it.
Yes.
I wondered what those were.
You're looking like a tomato. Maybe you should come out of the sun.
Yeah. So what alerts them?
I don't know.
Color
Must change
change?
color?
I would think.
Or is this, it starts out the color of your, yeah.
Yeah, then you take it off again.
Oh, yes, I am burned. Okay, now hands go out on your knees. Abs are nice and tight. I want you to really try to suck in your tummy, not your chest. Keep your chest up.
It's like if you can't feel the sun, here you go.
It is so impressive though, like my teenagers or I don't know how old they are now, but they literally go online and they're like, oh, it's a good, like they check the UV rates. And I'm like, dude, when I was little, like younger, no way. It was like baby oil.
Baby oil, iodine.
And literally I'll be like, oh, the UV is perfect for sunning today because it's not too hot or whatever. And I'm like, that's crazy. So you don't need a patch, you can just go.
Yeah. There's an app.
20.
Okay, here we go. Arms out in front of you. Suck in your tummy. No motion. Static first. But try to draw your abs in. Change your shape of your abdomen.
10.
Okay, now we're going to actually lengthen the abs and then shorten the abs. Suck your tummy in. Your butt and your quads will not hurt anymore.
9. 10.
Okay, good. Rest with your hands back behind you. Legs go straight. Starting again. Suck in your tummy. Change the shape of your abdomen without clenching your butt or your quads. Next, relaxed. Okay, here we go. Arms out in front of you. Suck in your tummy. Static first. Suck in your tummy. Release. Suck in your tummy. Release. Relax your neck. Nothing in your neck. Nothing in your mouth. Okay, here we go. We're going to do sit-ups and lean back as far as you can go safely and then come back up. Keep breathing. Suck in that tummy. Smiles are up. You guys feel your abs yet? Isn't this a lovely feeling?
10.
And then we're going to arch over top the ball as you rock from side to side. So, if you feel this in your low back, that means you used your psoas muscle. If you feel it in the front of your knee or your hips, that means you used your iliacus. If you feel it in the front of your abs where your six-pack is, that means you used your abdominals and you did really well. If you feel it in your kneecaps, here's an interesting one, that means you overused your quads too. Okay, bend your knees. Ball's going to go underneath your sacrum. You're going to pretend your feet are, there's a roller on your feet or a tree trunk or you're pushing the ceiling away. I want you to push the ceiling away level and then bring it back down and then push it away.
What is this using?
This is actually firing up your quads and your abs. and teaching you not to use your low back to push things away with your legs.
That's
Rever-
what it feels for.
Yeah.
Reverse squats.
Yes. This is a Chuck Norris squat. You're holding up the weight of the world on your back.
10.
Okay? And then now we're just going to bend the knees, alternating sides, nice and easy. Non-weight bearing, non-gravitational. That means there should be no pressure or discomfort in the knees as you do this. Keep your abs engaged. And then you're going to pick it up to a walk. And then you're going to take it up to a jog. Try to keep it even, abs engaged. And then we're going to take it up to a sprint. Sprint, 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 sprint as fast as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs go flat against the ground. Rock from side to side. So I'm sure Kai would love us announcing this, but Kai had a date this weekend, and that meant Mario and I had to go kill time while he was having his date because he wanted to be at the house. And so we went to Don Quixote's for 3 hours. You want to make yourself lose your mind, they have a new jingle. It goes donkey, 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 Don Quixote, donkey, donkey, donkey. And every time they announce a sales item, that song comes on. Mario and I were a little punchy when we left there.
It's really stupid and super, super annoying, but it's really, really catchy too.
It's like a drill bit. Okay, bend your knees, lift your booty up, take the ball out from underneath your back. See what it feels like to lay flat back against the ground. Now take your roller and put it on your head. We're going to do some cervical mobilization. So the other half of the riding reflex is the head has to be able to do what it needs to do. And we're just going to turn the head left and right. Just say no. If you find a sore spot on the right or the left, you can roll on top of it, do little circles on it until it breaks out. These are your suboccipital muscles, and they should not be sore, so get it out of there. Donkey, donkey, Don Quixotes.
I'm surprised you left your kid home alone. State and you guys got out of the house.
Yeah, we'll send them to Don Quixotes next time. We'll know they won't get into trouble.
Exactly.
It's hard though, there's really no place for kids to go.
Entertaining.
When I was a kid, we used to go on hikes and we used to cruise State Street. And that seemed like enough.
It's so funny because being in Camarillo,
Uh-huh.
we never went hiking. Like at Ojai, I'm like, I don't know why I spent my entire youth and never went to Ojai until after college.
Oh yeah, and then started hiking.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's so pretty up there.
Parents didn't encourage it, kids disappeared back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, now that you've done this, just lift your head up, lay against the ground, flat back for a second. Just see how things feel. You can put your roller on your belly, and what's really cool is use a roller as a rolling pin on your belly to just soften up your belly. Because you'd be surprised from something called viscerosomatics. Viscera meaning organs, somatic meaning body, referral. How many neck things we have that are actually from our abdomen? Okay, okily dokily, you're going to lay on your roller lengthwise. Butt is at one end, head is at the other end. Once you're on the roller, I want you to wiggle what's called your EOP. That's your external occipital protuberance off the end of the roller. So that'll put your tentorium cerebelli over the top of your pelvic floor diaphragm. So you have two center diaphragms over the top of each other, the one that holds up your brain and the one that holds up all your internal organs inside you. They're stacked one over the top of each other, and then I want you to gently move your head left and right, top and bottom. You can do figure eights, you can do circles. We're just mobilizing the cervical spine. Keep your abs engaged. First, second, third chakras stay on. You are going to see how the neck and the jaw are connected. So when you have problems with the neck, you will also have problems with the jaw.
Michael, how much of the head should we hang?
Just a tiny bit. Just off the peak of your head. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay, and then take one arm, left arm, over the top of your head as you just continue to move your head around. So it's just out. You're going to create a stretch. It doesn't have to be anywhere specific, just so you create a stretch. Just on the ground. Move your head around. You don't have to move your arm around, just move your head around. Don't slide your head on the roller, just let it fall off. Let it fall. Fall like that. Only as far as your neck feels safe. And then you can switch arms. Take the other arm over top of your head as you're moving your head and neck around. This will come in handy if you're doing a Shakespearean sonnet and you want to get all the audience involved. Now take both hands over the top of your head as you do the same, just neck motion. Keep your abs engaged. That's what gives your neck that safety to move around, is the ab stability. It's also teaching you how to get your head over the top of your body so you can stand up straight. Notice what your breathing's like. Try to smooth it out. Okay, arms to your sides like you're giving someone a big hug. Back of your hands are against the ground. Just keep moving your head and neck around. Keep your abs engaged. That's because this arm is drooping. And then gently roll off your rollers onto your back. See what the ground feels like underneath you. So it's interesting and important to find stillness periodically, and that's what balance work is so important. So you find stillness. because otherwise our body gets involved in doing anything to occupy energy. That's why it was so interesting for Maria and I to see the soldier that had to make ladders. Otherwise, he would be out killing people, basically, is what would be going on. And that his wife knew that about him and gave him a hobby. But think about how much of our energy is leaking out inappropriate places. When we think it's working through our legs, it's actually working through our neck. When we think we're lifting up something with our arms, it's coming out through our shoulders or ankle. Finding the balance means finding the stillness so the energy does not leak out anywhere else in your body. So feel what it feels like to breathe, not having energy leak out your back, out your knees, out your shoulders, or your hands. You guys have done an amazing job. And on behalf of Maria and me, we'd like to say thank you for being here, supporting us, doing the crazy things we ask of you. We appreciate you so very much. Namaste.
Namaste.